Hey there. So I've got the palette all put together. I've been painting. The palette is coming from these colors. So there it is there. I think I'm doing an okay job at getting those colors to be put onto this canvas. She's coming out wicked cool. Anyway, I was paying closer attention to how the colors combine here, and I think there's just a little bit more of purple to blue that I'm missing in the painting. That's okay, nowhere near done. So I've got almost the whole thing about covered. If you recall, I had a pinkish ground to it anyway, so it kind of suited itself to this painting. So what I like to do here right now is, I've always wanted to be able to just like freely do those, you know, spots. Like there's some, how do I explain? There's some freedom in this digital picture that I am close to getting here, but I don't have. And I think that if I try this little experiment, it should work out that I will be able to get some random color mixed in with other colors. And since this is really quite an excellent palette insofar as it's got some decent opposites and some correlates, that so it would be opposite colors on the color wheel and colors that are near each other on the color wheel, and there's some deep tones and tints. So anyway, I would like to try an experiment where I do spots. And let's get some more water in this container here. I've got some medium on this stuff to make it on the paint to make it flow a little easier. But I think that I'm going to need more than just medium to make these spots the way I want them to be. So I'm going to get a decent sized brush, pretty big brush, and I do not have my fan shaped brushes here, I don't think. Let me see what else I've got. Some big brushes. I've got a couple of bigger brushes. I'm going to get them kind of wet. I'm going to move my surface out of the way so that I don't get it wet, but because this could be a little bit messy. Okay, so the purple and blue together. Let's check that out. So since I needed both of those to kind of start blending themselves, I'm going to start with those two colors. And I've got like a wet, mushy bit. I'll show you where I got that from. Right here. So I used a little of this and a little of this purple that I've already mixed. Got plenty of water in it, so it's pretty wet. It's dangerously close to that light yellow over there. But then we're going to come back to Zula, and I am just going to spot it up. And the other color that I wanted was the blue. And I think I'm going to go with this very light white blue. Light blue. It's a light blue color. Light blue. bunch of that on the brush. See what I can get here. Yeah, the light blue is really kicking it up a notch. I'm being very free with this. I mean, remember, it's paint. I can go back in and do what I want with it. Light blue is key. All right. So, I don't know if you can, how well you can see what that did. There's some interesting places. You know, let me unscrew the camera. Yep. So we've got some interesting spots there. Basically, what's going to happen at this point, since I've got most of the canvas covered, I am going to be working up the texture of it, adding lines, adding dry brush, adding spots to make it deep. And I encourage you to make your paintings deep. All right, take it easy.